Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of this series. I'm playing Octopath Traveler. Last episode we began Cyrus's chapter 3, and in this episode we're gonna go and continue. I also just noticed that Elfin, off camera by the way, reached level 40. Nice. Let me see though, actually, if I take a look at the other people's stories for a moment though. Styrian is chapter, like it's level 20, sorry, it's 36. Can't read, once again, 38. Yeah, I guess the third chapters are like around level 40, so between 30 and 40. Right. I'm also going to fill in my glass of soda while this is happening.
Most intriguing.
I do say. To think there were such elaborate structures under the surface.
What have we here?
He's dead.
What in the...
But what in the heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is this atop these strange patterns? Clear some baleful sorcery has been practiced here. These gemstones, why, if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't be.
must be composed of crystallized human blood. And yet, it is as if myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims? Good
Preposterous.
gods, what horrors have been wrought here! How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I'm loath to even call him a human being.
Why?
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear, this monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale.
Oh,
What's this? The young lady in the cell. She still lives. I must free her, lest she suffers the same fate as the others.
And who might you be?
just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely, no, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
I cannot fail!
There we go.
What next?
Yes! 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 Alright, let's go. Analyze.
Much to learn.
Access. 26,000 health. Easy.
My arrow flying true.
Dun, dun. Let me go and test out swords against you. Yep, He's weak to everything I have. This'll be good.
I appreciate it. Really.
All right.
Bum, 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 bum.
Settle down now.
There we go. Lowers defense. For at least one turn. Incidental attack because it's often. Animate bones. I see. He's protected by the undead. Okay. Spudbug. I do have the goat over here with AoE attacks, but they're not weak to it, so. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Let's try a bit of fire, maybe. Yep. Ba, 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 ba.
I appreciate it. Really.
Not weak to daggers, unfortunate.
Thought you had me? Here goes nothing. This calls
Axis?
for surgery.
Yes. Okay,
Letting the hunt begin.
ba, ba. Let me try Arrow Storm. Yeah, no. Oh well. At least I tried. Okay.
I'm ready. Are
And now,
you?
just because I want to, Aber's Reckoning.
Steal the show.
That did not kill him, wow.
What's the big idea?
They're more difficult than I expected.
Letting the holding back nothing.
Okay, let me go summon something. No, let's go and summon the Ice Elemental. Relatively strong, so.
Now,
My focus
Alright.
is up.
Firestorm.
Inferno to scorch the land.
Get rid of those skeletons. Which leaves Gideon defenseless. Okay, let me go and concoct some pomegranate stuff.
Try this.
Get our BP back. Let me go and shackle you.
What next?
Harnett, let me go and leg hold trap him.
Better than a snare.
So that is at the end of the turn, next turn.
an interesting dilemma.
Weak against staves? No. Just wanted to give it a shot.
Shucks.
Let me go and concoct more of that pomegranate stuff.
Try this.
Giving us our BP back. Creepy laugh. Fuck
Coming,
you.
If thou darest.
Fuck you. Asshole. Can I capture you? Untamable. Aww. Let me go and bite for her. Oh no, it's defense that's gone down. Okay, that's fine actually.
What is the
That is, in my opinion, quite fine. Okay. Just because I'm curious, what is your weakness?
much to learn?
Light. I see. That makes a hell of a lot of sense. Right, let's go and steal a
I
speed.
appreciate it. Really.
Here we go.
Let me go and do some armor corrosive on you.
This might sting a bit.
And then we're gonna... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna break you in this turn.
Coming.
Summon a beast, or... Sure, I'll summon a beast. That did nothing. Wow. Okay.
My focus is unparalleled.
Holy lights. That did not do that much. It's only his physical defense that has been lowered,
Letting
so
my arrow
I guess
fly
that makes
true.
sense. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Let's do some cross
Watching
strike.
my blade dancing.
Right, here comes Therion, and he might just kill you.
Trying to steal the show.
No, barely not. He's
Alrighty.
probably hanging on to a thread. Goodbye. There we go.
Ha, try again.
Nice suit. And we get Gideon's dagger. Phew, you're still alive after all.
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be a copy from the far reaches of hell. Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. And aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and the reagents required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stone? Can only speculate. But could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
Ah, you're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma. Have you no shame?
Come now.
Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there is a favor I would ask of you. Another one, note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth
I found on our
is-
kidnapper's person a rich translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What?
You're
was that?
kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly,
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this is spared no expense.
indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
Or thanks. Means the same thing.
Aha!
Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it as unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means
Stoneguard,
that-
I am certain of it. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Alright, travel banter.
Forgive me.
I care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Oh, now that is interesting. Their fur and hide are highly valued, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt goats. I see. I stalk the quarry, and then herd it towards my pit or snare until it is caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things thou must find the proper way to achieve thy goal. Wouldst thou eat soup with a fork, steak with a spoon? Excellent examples both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you wish to pursue. You might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? I think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer to hunt. Well, pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain, I dare say. Right, and more. Elfin, my friend, you seem melancholy. It's nothing. Yet I am worried that it is, in fact, something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People ain't tools to be used. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked, depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the person who uses the tool, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Oh, I'll leave off it. Professor, I've got my brain full just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about all of this. I need to wash my hands or something. Use this. A handkerchief. Thank you, Professor. I believe I shall learn much from this man. Okay, so who is next on the list of people who need to talk to Cyrus? And then we have Old Beric at the end. So I need to go and get Old Beric before I leave town. So we'll listen to this bopping music. Hello. Hello, traveler. Oh, I guess I'll just get hunted out for the moment. Bum, bum, ba-dum, up. Maybe also go and rest up. So I was originally thinking about doing the third and the second and the third chapters, and then doing side quests again. But I think I'm gonna do it differently. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to go around towns and do side quests and all I could do. And wow, geez, that was the wrong language. And maybe that's my issue. Maybe I'm just too used to my base language again. So I'm gonna go and do side quests and dungeon exploring after I am done with the second chapter, maybe? I don't know, the thing is, I'm noticing a trend where the levels go, like the level requirement goes pretty dang high in the third chapter. I guess we'll see, man. We'll just have to see.
You're still here.
What? Still here?
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives, wouldn't you say?
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
And so Cyrus bid Quarry Quest farewell. A translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination. Stoneguard in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Alright. Is something troubling you, my friend? You suddenly have a worried look about you. Don't stop and don't look back, but I feel eyes upon us. Someone watching, you mean? It would well behoove us to trust your instincts. The question is, who? Let us drag them out of hiding and find out. Compel them to confess their intentions. We could try, but if they escape, we will only have served to alert them. Then only one other venue is open to us. What would that be? Continue on our way, pretending that we have noticed nothing, and let them make the first move. If that be your advice, so be it. But you must be on your lookout. Do not let your guard slip. Knowing one's enemy is the first step to defeating them. I cannot tell you if you are courageous or ignorant of the danger. Right. I never actually noticed that Alberic noticed that. That's pretty cool. Okay, next up on the list of stuff to do is, I think, Alphen's stuff, because you're level 27, and the same for Hannet. So now it's time for level 24, Alphen. We also got Gideon's dagger. I need to go and take a look at that. Let's see. Gideon's dagger. Lots of speed, lots of damage. Interesting. It could be kind of good in a certain way for him, because then he would get more damage out of that. But once again, a 762 evasion. I like to see that a little bit more. Okay, so now we have Alphen's story. Let's see. If I go to my list of stuffs, Alphen. So, Hannet, Alberic, and Cyrus first. Hannet, Alberic, and Cyrus. There we go. Perfect. Didn't even need to do that much. Let us hear a tale, shall we? The story so far. And so Alphen left behind his sleepy village in hopes of bringing a succor to the suffering. He asked for no coin for his services. He asked for, to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeth in his heart, he wandered from town to town, until his travels brought him to Goldshore. In this idyllic town by the sea, surely there was someone in need of his aid. Nothing quite like a town by the sea. Even if the air is a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Ha! Don't mind if I do. Did you hear? Old Zeke's been stricken too. That's 10 in just a week.
Oh.
Fever's spreading fast. Whatever are we to do?
Now that you mention it.
I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town.
Oh?
Huh. Word travels fast.
Aye.
They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She. So I've got a colleague in town. Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop.
Howdy.
Are you okay, little girl? Here, you dropped something. A seashell, is it? Thanks.
Shucks.
Looks like it's straight up your knee. Mind if I take a look? Ouch. Bet that smarts. I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. But every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it.
All right.
That'll do her. One of my best healing bulbs. There.
Thanks.
Thanks, stranger. I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alphen. It almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing.
Neat. Are you a medicine man? You might say that I am. Or you might say that. I'm what they call an apothecary.
Wow.
Wow, I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen here.
Theory. Alphen will do.
Hey there.
Hey, Alphen, can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it. It's my sister Flynn. She caught a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh.
Say no more. I'll fix her up right as rain. After all, that's what I'm here for. Oh, thank you. Our house is right there. Alright. Time for some travel banter.
I see.
Thou art good with children. You think so? Can't say I've ever thought about it much. Though I always liked playing with the young ones back at home. So thou hast experience, the best teacher. 'Tis a fine gift indeed to bring in joy to the faces of children. Shucks, I don't reckon it's much of a gift. Big smile's all you need. They're infectious, you know. I wonder. It's true. Come on, why don't you give it a go? Like this? That's how you do it. I'm feeling better already. See, if the grown-ups aren't smiling, the kids get worried. They'll figure something's up. Verily, thou art a wiser man than it would at first appearing. I'm gonna take a look actually at... okay. Okay, we're fine still. Let's get going.
Oh, well.
Is there any hope for her, milady? It's just a fever that's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are you?
And down it goes. Well, friend, did it help?
Yes.
Wow, I feel better already.
Oh my.
Just feel her forehead. The fever's all but gone. So, how can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my 2 girls on my own. I fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Worry not. Your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Truly, you are too kind, milady. I'm just doing my job, and with that, I should be on my way. Oh, and of course, should the symptoms return, please don't hesitate to call me. Here I am. Where's my patient? Oh my god. I heard the poor girls were suffering from a terrible fever.
Elfin!
She's right there, Alfin.
Oh?
Aha, just sit tight. I'll have you feeling better in no time. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Ellen, what are you thinking bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Pardon, madam, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to...
Really?
Oh, are you now? My daughter's already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Wow. Tough crowd. She made it sound like I'm some kind of quicksilver.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Alfin. Didn't know there was another apothecary in town. Don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better, and that's what matters, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks anyway, Alfin.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen, and try not to catch a cold. You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, sure knows his stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. Alright. Travel banter. Your skill in brewing salves is most admirable. Admirable. Well, you've got your swordplay to boast of. Me, I've got my medicine. Just so, my friend. Neither curing nor fighting is a contest as such, but we all hope to triumph in our own field. And indeed, meeting fellows in the same trade can inspire a man, make him strive a little harder. At least, so it is among men of the sword. I guess you've had your run-ins with rivals who you hated losing to. That would be all of them. But unlike swordsmen, the world can never have too many gifted healers. My thinking exactly. That's why I need to keep getting better so I can help as many folks as I can. A noble ambition. Alright, so next up, I noticed a chest over there that I've never gotten before. Wait, come on. How do I get to it? How do I get to it? Ah, there we go. A medium thunder soulstone, nice. Okay, so after, so instead of Cyrus who needs to talk to me, and then it's Tressa and Therion. So I'll go and get Tressa and Therion in the party, and those will be my my people for the rest of the chapter. Okay. Tressa. Wait. Tressa, Therion, and then Primrose also. Right? You can take a look for a moment, because I think I might have missed something. I've gotten Haunt, Alberic, Cyrus, and Tressa, Therion. And then there's also still Primrose and Ophelia, but those two are at the end of the chapter, so... Okay, that's good. I'll just skip this party then. Right. We also go and heal up, Tressa. There we go. I'm gonna save my game because I want to. Alright. How is everybody's skills looking actually? You still need a lot of points, and you also, so I'm gonna be busy for a while. That's for sure. It'll take me some time before I can switch around the jobs a little bit. But I'll get more job points the more the game goes on.
What's all the hubbub?
Hubbub?
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
My word, it worked like a miracle.
And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold, and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me. After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alfin.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heisel. A pleasure.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics? Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new. At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Alrighty, where should I head now? Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
I didn't miss anything, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, don't judge me. Oh, wait. Did I just get... I got rid of Cyrus before even listening to his freaking thing. Okay. Cyrus. Oh, Cyrus, please join my party again. Yeah. Whoops.
Oh,
You're devoted to your studies, indeed. Most admirable. I've got lots to learn still, is why. Even if I spend every few moments with my nose in the books, it's never enough. Not if I want to be able to treat every injury or illness I come across. With your passion, I do not doubt you will one day achieve that. More than knowledge itself, it is drive and dedication that makes someone the best they can be. You already have the most important thing you need for learning. You think so? Can't say it ever truly felt like that to me or whatever. Keep up the work, and you will become the apothecary you always wanted to be. I can't help but feel like you're being overly generous there, Professor. But if you have that much faith in me, maybe I should too. Right. And now we're gonna go and get him out of here. So, Tressa again. There we go. So, Tressa, Sterion, and Primrose. Yep. And then Ophelia also at the end. We Gucci now. Let's go and put away my phone.
Well now.
Well, looky here.
Good afternoon.
Hello again, Alphin. This is for you. Do you like it?
What's this?
A seashell. Hey, thanks. It's a beaut. Thank you for helping me.
Well now.
I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
You don't say.
You're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them at the market for a small fortune. I know, that's why I give most of them to Mother. Oh. She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
You don't say. How about you, Alphin? Do you have money? I used to have money. I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. Are you sure? I can give you some if you need them.
Now listen.
Money
here.
makes the world go around. This much is true. But you know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other, and that's more valuable than all the money in the world. It is?
You bet.
You can bet on it. Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. But when she's feeling better, we're going to come back and collect seashells together.
Well now.
Don't you worry about that. Now Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. I can't wait. Alright. Can I steal from you? An impish girl who lives in Gulcher with her mother Marlene and her twin sister Flynn. She takes after her father in both appearance and demeanor, a fact she is rather proud of, and strives to cheer up her mother with her sister's help. Not purchase. It's stealing time, baby. Sleepweed, adult wart, and a tough nut large. How expensive is that? 5k? I'll take it. Right. That way she has some more money also.
Wow!
It's beautiful, that shell. Ain't it though? Ellen's got a heart of gold. I'll say, mind if I take a closer look? Huh? This shell. You're thinking maybe something rare? Valuable even? Let's see now. Why, yes, I'm sure of it. The shell, is utterly ordinary. In terms of value at least, but Ellen gave it to you with all the gratitude in her heart. And that means there's no treasure like it in all the world. I see what you did there, but thank you, Tressa. So don't lose it now, you hear? Right. Let me go and use my nuts. Because I do have a couple of nuts now. Physical defense. Who can use more physical defense? I guess Primrose. Elemental defense. Therion. More elemental defense. Primrose. Evasion. Therion. He will have unlimited evasion, and that is gonna be glorious against physical enemies in any case. The thing is, if he has like maximum evasion at some point, and then I give him a lot of elemental defense, he's gonna be invincible. Maybe. I guess we'll see how it goes. Also, the video is 40 minutes long. Is something gonna happen over here? No. Okay, my friends, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed this episode of this. I was playing Octopath Traveler. And next episode, we're gonna go and deal with the rest of Elfinch Chapter 2. Goodbye.